Welcome back to Get Set Money. Today, we're diving headfirst into the exciting world of the share market. Now, I know what you're thinking. The stock market can seem like this big, scary, complicated thing, but trust me, once you break it down, it's not that intimidating. Whether you're starting from scratch or just want to level up your investing game, understanding the core concepts is key. Think of it like building a house. You need a solid foundation before you can even think about those granite countertops and fancy fixtures. That's why, in this video, we're serving up the main course of share market knowledge, the essential topics you absolutely need to master to become a confident and successful investor. We're talking everything from the basics of how the market works to different investment strategies, and even some advanced concepts. Let's kick things off with the ABCs. The share market, also known as the stock market, is basically a platform where buyers and sellers come together to trade pieces of companies, called stocks. You've probably heard of the New York Stock Exchange or the Bombay Stock Exchange in India. Those are stock exchanges, physical or virtual marketplaces where these trades happen. It's like a giant auction house for businesses. When you buy a stock, you're buying a tiny ownership slice of that company. Now there are two main ways to play the game: trading and investing. Trading is like a quick flip. You're buying and selling stocks within a short period, hoping to profit from price fluctuations. Investing, on the other hand, is a long-term game, like holding onto a stock for years to benefit from the company's growth. And of course, just like any well-regulated game, we've got the Securities and Exchange Board of India, CBI, in India, or the SEC in the US, making sure everything stays fair and square. Here's where things get juicy. We've got the primary market, where companies first issue their stock to the public through something called an IPO, or initial public offering. This is like the grand opening of a business, where you can snag shares before they hit the open market. Then we've got the secondary market, where most of the trading action happens. This is where you buy and sell stocks from other investors, not directly from the company. And hold on tight, because we're not done yet. There's also the derivatives market, where you're dealing with contracts based on the value of other assets like futures and options. And let's not forget the commodity and forex markets, where you can trade everything from gold and oil to currencies from around the world. Now let's meet the players. We've got retail investors, that's everyday people like you and me dipping our toes into the market. Then there are the big fish institutional investors like mutual funds, pension funds, and those Wall Street giants you've probably heard of. These guys have serious capital to play with. And let's not forget the market makers and brokers. They're the middlemen, facilitating the trades and keeping things moving smoothly. It's like a giant ecosystem, with everyone playing their part. Chapter 4. Fundamental Analysis. X-raying a company before you invest. Before you throw your hard-earned money into any stock, you gotta do your homework. That's where fundamental analysis comes in. It's like giving a company a financial health check. You're diving deep into their financial statements, the balance sheet, income statement, cash flow statement, to understand how the business is really doing. You're looking at key ratios like the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE, earnings per share, or EPS, return on equity, or ROE, and the debt-to-equity ratio. Think of it as looking under the hood of a car before you buy it. You want to make sure the engine is in good shape and it's not about to break down on you. Chapter 5. Technical Analysis. Reading the charts, like a pro. Now let's talk charts and graphs. Technical analysis is all about studying past price movements and trading volume to try and predict future price action. It's a bit like being a detective, looking for clues in the charts. You're learning about candlestick patterns, support and resistance levels, and using indicators like moving averages, the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, and the MACD to identify trends and potential buying or selling opportunities. It takes practice, but with time, you can start to see patterns and make more informed trading decisions. Chapter 6. Trading and Investing Strategies. Finding your style in the market. This is where the rubber meets the road. There are tons of different trading and investing strategies out there, and the best one for you depends on your risk tolerance, time horizon, and financial goals. Do you want to be a day trader, buying and selling stocks within the same day? Or are you more of a long-term investor like Warren Buffett, who believes in buying great companies and holding them for the long haul? Maybe you're interested in growth investing, dividend investing, or value investing. The key is to find what works for you and stick to your plan. Chapter 7. Market Psychology and Risk Management: Keeping Your Emotions in Check. The stock market is a roller coaster, and it's easy to get caught up in the excitement, the fear, and the greed. That's why understanding market psychology is so important. You need to be aware of your own biases and emotions and learn how to control them so you don't make irrational decisions. Risk management is another crucial piece of the puzzle. You never want to put all your eggs in one basket, so diversification is key. And always have a plan for what you'll do if a trade goes against you. That's where stop-loss orders come in. They automatically sell your stock at a predetermined price to limit your losses. Chapter 8. Derivatives and Futures Trading. Leveling up your trading game, advanced. Ready to take things to the next level? Derivatives like futures and options can be powerful tools for hedging your bets and potentially amplifying your returns. But fair warning, they're also more complex and risky. With futures, you're agreeing to buy or sell an asset at a specific price on a future date. Options give you the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell an asset at a certain price within a certain time frame. Understanding option Greeks like delta, theta, and vega is essential for managing your risk and making informed trading decisions. Chapter 9. Mutual Funds and ETFs. Investing Made Easy. Don't worry, not all investing has to be super complicated. Mutual funds and ETFs, or exchange-traded funds, are like baskets of stocks that you can invest in with a single transaction. They're a great way to diversify your portfolio without having to pick individual stocks. With mutual funds, you're pooling your money with other investors, and a fund manager makes investment decisions on your behalf. ETFs, on the other hand, trade on stock exchanges like individual stocks. You can find ETFs that track specific indexes, sectors, or even investment strategies. Chapter 10. Algo Trading and Advanced Concepts. The Future of Trading, Experts Only. Hold on to your hats, because this is where things get really wild. Algorithmic trading, or algo trading, is using computer programs to execute trades automatically based on pre-programmed instructions. It's high-frequency trading at its finest, and it's changing the game. We're also seeing more and more use of machine learning and artificial intelligence in the world of finance. These technologies are being used to analyze massive amounts of data, identify patterns, and make predictions about market movements. It's a fascinating and rapidly evolving field. Your journey to share market mastery starts now. So there you have it, the main course of share market knowledge. We've covered a ton of ground today, from the basics to some pretty advanced concepts. Remember, investing in the stock market can be a fantastic way to build wealth over the long term, but it's important to educate yourself, do your research, and invest responsibly. Now I want to hear from you. What are some of your biggest takeaways from this video? What topics are you most interested in learning more about? And if you're hungry for even more knowledge, let me know in the comments if you'd like recommendations for books, courses, or other YouTube channels to dive deeper into these topics. I'm here to help you every step of the way on your journey to becoming a share market master.